Let's talk about some PlayStation 5 lies today. Are you ready for this? Okay, so I feel like the PlayStation 5 is not exactly hurting for games. A lot of us are constantly having new big stuff coming out, whether it is third party or first party, indie games, AA or AAA experiences. I feel like the PlayStation 5 isn't exactly leaving us hungry. We are very well fed. Well, there was a game that came out last year, or was talked about last year, that has never come out. That's just been teased, it's been hinted at, and yet the game itself has never materialized, which is Abandoned. Now, I've been curious about this project because it seemed like it's something that could be more than it originally appeared. There were all sorts of rumors that it could be a Hideo Kojima project, or maybe a possible remake of Silent Hill. Like, who absolutely knew? Well, now it seems like they're trying to erase all of their own existence. They're basically backpedaling and claiming, oh, don't get too hyped, it's just a little teeny tiny game. Now, I want to talk about this because they're deleting tweets, and also the developer, the director of Abandoned, has DM'd me on Twitter and told me some extra stuff. I've never revealed this, but I'm going to show you what he said to me, because honestly, what he said is even more lies. Now, starting off, let's just take a look at this article. By the way, hello, I am DreamcastGuy. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe, and now let's check out this. Abandoned's PS5 dev quietly deletes tweets pertaining to the project. Everybody's been excited about this game, but ever since it tried to come out, everything about it has just been constant backpedaling. Basically, it has been months since we've gotten any sort of update from the studio itself, and now they've actually been deleting any of their tweets talking about specific features in the game itself. Now, what I decided to do is, this is the Wayback Machine. It basically lets you see previous versions of websites. Here is a screenshot that shows that Abandoned Prologue was supposed to be coming out, I don't know, today, and yet, of course, it's not. A lot of their tweets talking about the game, its hype, its patches, the actual freaking things that are going to be into it, all of this stuff is disappearing. Now, here's something that's funny that even got disappeared, which is a couple months ago, they released a demo. Now, the demo turned out to be nothing, and it was just this weird picture of a guy walking. They did nothing. Well, Wayback Machine won't load it, but basically, they just showed a 1-second image of a guy walking. This image took 6 gigs of space. Now, they kept claiming that this was a temporary glitch and that we would get the real demo soon, and yet it never materialized. So, this is Lance McDonald. He's actually a games journalist who's been covering this, and he basically talks about the fact that despite the fact that it's been 100 months since the playable demo came out, they've never done anything with it. There's never been any updates. There's never been any talk. They've never done anything. That 6 gigabyte gigantic 1-second trailer has still never become gameplay. It's never become anything closer to what the game is supposed to be. Now, a lot of people seem confused as to why PlayStation marketed this game so heavily. All indie developers are allocated a certain amount of marketing opportunity, and Blue Box just blew their entire marketing load on pre-teaser hype and now have gone flaccid. You see, I feel like this is the thing that's sort of laser focused the conversation the most, is that Sony themselves kept hyping up whatever Abandoned was supposed to be. Their developers, their directors, their heads were actually retweeting announcements about this game. Like, if this really was just a 1-second teaser trailer, how did that even get approved for the PlayStation Store? The Abandoned project straight up doesn't make sense. And so even going to their Twitter account now, it seems weird that stuff is just slowly vanishing bit by bit. Like, Abandoned Prologue is still here, but there's no actual dates. There's no names. This is a giant scam. But here's the part of it that's more interesting. So this gentleman right here is Hassan. Hassan is seemingly the director of Abandoned. He's the head of this Blue Box studio. We actually don't exactly know. But what he did do is talk to me. Hassan sent me a direct message. Now, I've never revealed this, but we're going to take a look here. This is actually a real DM by him. Hello, DreamcastGuy. I hope you're doing well. I just wanted to reach out and say hi. I've been watching your YouTube channel even before Abandoned was announced, and I personally do enjoy your content, so keep on. I absolutely understand your confusion and frustration towards Abandoned. I understand that you have many questions regarding everything. Please allow us some time to properly reveal our title. I can put you on a list for a review copy if you like. Okay, Hassan, that sounds great. Make the game. I promise I will review the game if you actually make it. You're not going to do that. I really wish I could answer all of your questions one by one, but please give it some time to do a proper reveal. Everything is really hard, and the pressure we have received is insane. Now, this part I'll say is probably true. Everybody was so laser focused on every tweet, every project, everything they talked about. I understand that that amount of hype can cause pressure. I personally apologize for everything I do personally want to apologize for everything because I irritated and have disappointed you. Stay safe in these times and good luck with your channel, Hassan. This is a real message directly by Blue Box Studios. It's strange that they're talking to me, just some random YouTuber, but I feel like it's interesting to me that this is just such a mess. I guess taking a step back, I've watched a lot of hype cycles unfold. I've seen a lot of games rise and fall. Cyberpunk, games where they're like, or even now with Gran Turismo, where people are excited about it. It comes out, it's fun, but it's filled with microtransactions. I've seen the rise and fall. I've personally watched the rise and fall of perhaps hundreds of different games, but Abandoned is curious because it never came out. It was never a game. Now, this is my own conspiracy theory, but I think that this is basically a giant confused scam. I think that right now Hassan originally was probably trying to make a game and he thought, okay, maybe if I can get a little bit of investor money, maybe if I hire a couple people to actually work on this, I can do something about it. And then nothing ever actually came of it. In fact, I want to show you one thing. It turns out that he was trying to recruit people for a game that's never going to exist. So this guy right here is called Chris, and basically it seems like he was hired to work on a song specifically to be played in Abandoned in the main part and apparently in a trailer. I worked 50 to 60 hours on this song. They said it'd be in the game or maybe in a teaser. Every 6 to 12 weeks, I get an email with something like, sorry with the huge delay, we'll work with one-on-one free time. Sorry, this is so ridiculous. It all started in August 2021. We don't know how to get help. I'm pretty sure you were scammed. I'd make a backup of every single interaction and release them. Yeah, basically that's what sucks about this is that he's just some dude. He was contacted. I kind of curious to hear this music myself. Chris, if you happen to see this video, I'd love to hear your song because, I mean, since we know absolutely nothing about Abandoned other than the fact that it supposedly maybe existed in some form somewhere, I'm curious what music for it sounded like. Here is the lesson we all need to learn. I think hype is good. I feel like I hear some people in the comment section especially sometimes saying like, I'm never going to be excited for video games ever again. I feel like that sucks. I feel like video games, half of the fun is being excited before they come out. It's obsessing over trailers. It's talking to your friends about what you think the storylines are going to be like or guessing how good the guns feel. I think that part of the experience of video games now is waiting for them to come out. And then when they do come out, it's about the experience and the journey. Playing the game, enjoying it, finding the secrets, enjoying the plot twists, getting all the hidden bosses beat. But it's two halves of the cookie. I don't think it's very healthy to just say, all right, no more hype, no more excitement, no more joy. I will only play 9 out of 10 games. I don't know. I'm just saying, keep your mind open, but this is still just a lesson to learn. Abandoned was probably a big scam. Allegedly. I have to say that so they don't try and sue me. Hassan, if you want to DM me some more, bro, I guess I'm here. I'm all ears. But I don't think you're going to say another peep. What do you guys think about this? Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. And also, please, keep dreaming. Thanks so much for watching that video. If you want to see something else, you can always click this link to see what I put up last, or, subscribe and see what's coming up next. Also, I promise that whatever I do, it'll try not to suck.